tuned in. Those of you who did, if you left, then come back immediately. But
Please
I'm
come back.
gonna I'm
We
gonna be your
need you,
host,
seriously.
Misled, alongside with the one and only Later over there.
That is up.
And we are going to be coming at you guys with some more CEVO TV action. It's going to be CEVO Season 3 main for CSGO. And as the schedule says, we should be correct. That's going to be Just That Good versus Infinity Project coming up. So little info about the teams over there Later.
Yeah, Infinity Project is currently sitting at 4-4 record-wise, and Just That Good is currently sitting at 5-4. So this is a big match for positioning within the league. I mean, these aren't necessarily the top iBuyPowers, the Exertises, I guess. But these are the matches that really make a difference on who makes playoffs and stuff like that. So this may seem like a smaller match to some, but for these two teams, I'm sure it's a big one. This is where they can really do their jockeying for position.
Yes, as we see here, Just That Good, as you said, rocking that 4-4 right now. But their losses are coming to
Oh, sorry, it's
relatively.
4-4. I believe I said 5-4. No,
Oh.
it's 4-4, which makes more sense. That's why they're jockeying for position. I knew I wrote that down for a reason.
Yeah, but all four of their losses are coming by way of either Going Live, Pug Kings, iBuyPower, and Domino Effect. So two very close losses there with the 16-10 versus Going Live and a 16-14 with Pug Kings, and definitely losing definitively against iBuyPower and Domino Effect. But those are the teams to beat right now in the division, Domino Effect and iBuyPower. If we swap back over to Infinity Project right now, their four losses are coming from Domino Effect, Long and Harry, Afterlife, and Kurt Rambis fan club. So Afterlife was last season's main winner. Long and Harry, as we just watched, is an extremely good team. Domino Effect, as you know, top 3 in main right now. And Kurt Rambis fan club, actually top 3 also. That's Domino Effect and Kurt Rambis fan club are 2 and 3. So all their losses coming to good teams. Close versus Kurt Rambis, not so much against the Afterlife. Very close against Long and Harry, and Domino Effect was almost a little bit of a blowout there with a 16-7 loss to them. So Infinity Project with a 4-4 record, you cannot underrate these guys. Their losses are coming against good teams right here. So. But as I look in the rankings, it looks like Just That Good is 10th right now, and Infinity Project is 12th. So this win right here will definitely give both these teams quite a large boost in those rankings, moving them up, possibly cracking the top 10 for Infinity Project, and getting closer to the top 5 for Just That Good with a win here. So it'll be an interesting match, and this is going to be seasons again, so fun time there. How close are
Definitely.
we,
They
player-wise?
just said that they're. I lost track of who's who because everyone's mixed up teams, but I believe they're Just That Good is waiting on one more player. They said is on the way.
Cool. While we
No,
are
it
waiting
is
on...
the other team. It is Infinity Project who's waiting, but
Nice.
still one player away.
Awesome. We're almost there, guys. But while you are waiting, please follow the Twitters of CEVO, and underneath us in gold, under our names right there, is actually going to be our personal ones. Get updates from us on when we are going live, casting awesome CEVO stuff for you. And also make sure you follow the CEVO Twitter and follow the Twitch channels. There are 2 of them right now. We have Play CEVO and Play CEVO 1. Right now you are on Play CEVO 1 covering some CSGO, and then on Play CEVO right now is going to be all of your Dota 2 action. We will be switching randomly. So one night we might be on Play CEVO, the other night we might be on Play CEVO 1. So stay tuned to both. Everyone likes Dota 2, so get on there and watch that. Like CEVO on Facebook and pay attention to the CEVO.com/watch page. That's brand spanking new, guys. All the VODs are going to be on there. Lots of news, lots of streams on there. If you were streaming it, you got it hooked up through your CEVO page, you can actually be up front on that page, so you can watch some gaming action on there if you guys ever get bored and want to watch some cool stuff. And as I said earlier, if you guys did not notice, go to the CEVO page right now and go look at the game section. There are some new surprises on there. I don't know if you guys like Battlefield 4 or Call of Duty Ghosts, but those are on there. So those are coming. So be ready for that. It's going to be awesome.
It definitely will be, and it looks like we're still waiting on the 10th. So, we've already gone through the map. What else can we go through? Is there any new news? New news?
I did not. I
What's
did.
the most up-to-date thing we can talk
What's
about?
hot off the press right now? Let's take a quick
Yeah.
little peek. Actually, while we wait, let's get some Preds. Who everybody in the Twitch channel
Ooh,
right
that's
now.
interesting.
let's see who's going to go to 5-4 and who's going to 4-5 tonight. Is it going to be just that good, or is it going to be Infinity Project coming up with the win here? And let's see what you guys think. Let's see who can get the closest on this.
There are
I'm going to
actually 10
lead.
players. Sorry, I interrupt you, but there are 10 players in the server, so make sure you get those Preds right in before the game. Oh, one just left. Never mind, of course, as soon as I say something.
Dude, psyched out, bro. It's happening. We're getting psyched
Yeah,
out again.
we're getting
But
psyched out, but you might want to get those
what do
in
you
before the
think
game
later?
starts, because everyone knows once they start, they're no longer. Once the game starts, the predictions are no longer official. So get them in under the wire. I'm gonna say 16-13, just that good. I don't know. It's super
Whew.
close game. That's it could go either way, and I feel like every time I guess something, the players decide they want to make me look like an idiot. So who cares what I say? What do you have to say about it?
I'm thinking Infinity. We have an Infinity Project 16-8. I'm going to say 16-9 in favor of Infinity. I think that's Floyd is going to say 16-8, but I'm saying just that good picks up one more round than what you predict, Floyd. So we shall see who's going to get this. Later saying a really close game, which should be interesting. It'd be cool if it was a close game. I'd love to see some overtime action from both these teams.
Definitely.
But it is going to be season again, so it should be pretty cool to watch. I don't really know if either team has a definitive advantage on season yet, as neither of them have played their season matches yet. This will be the first one that they played, I believe. Yes, so nothing there yet. And actually, just that good after this match, their second match on season is going to be against Arctic Gaming, which we, if you guys were tuned in earlier, just played. They are the Peruvian players they're playing pretty good, but they did get beat earlier tonight, so that was interesting. And Infinity Project is actually going to go up against Flatline, and then tough schedule for the rest of the way out as they work their way into Train 6-1 and 6-2. They have Reliable Gaming for first on Train, and then go Berserk. So that's a little rough for them. Looks like wow, man, Infinity had a tough schedule going here. They had starting with Domino Effect, and then Illusions, Long and Harry, Afterlife, Kurt Rambis Fan Club, Just That Good, Flatline, Reliable, and Go Berserk. So tough schedule for
Yeah,
Infinity Project.
that's the
Jeez.
thing about Maine this season is that there's so many ridiculously good teams that it feels like everybody has a tough schedule.
Yeah, that's
Like I don't know, everyone has to play the top teams because they are the top teams. And the game is going live now. I'm not sure if you're in, but it looks like Infinity Project will be playing CT side first.
oh, we're gonna go
So
in. So let me snap you guys into the game real quick. Let's get up in there. Oh, don't need that in your guys' face. So we should have the game up on screen quickly for you guys. Yes, there we go. Awesome.
and it
So
looks like just that could actually stalled out and spawn. I don't know if they were just waiting on timing on a strat or thought they were gonna say not live or something, but no, it looks like the game is live. So if you're in, take it away.
awesome. We are underway right now with the first round of some 5-1 week action on CEVO-Main teams. This is going to be Infinity Project versus Just That Good, excuse me, underway with their first round, and Deadshot getting a pick already for his team. So 4 versus 5 pistol round in favor of Just That Good right now, as it looks like they pushed up mid through the jail area. They're going to be trying to make their way into the B, as it looks like we have Infinity Project players waiting for him, but it doesn't matter as Axel got one up and Arcane going down right there. So 2 CTs left remaining, and Infinity Project with 1 player left as Toro just went down, but Absolute is getting the pick right there, and it does not matter. Just That Good. Matrix picking up the last final kill of that round. He got 2 that round. So first pistol round is going to go to Just That Good.
Definitely, and you know, I get this question posed to me. I feel like after every pistol round, and I say the same thing. Huge round. Pistol round is so big. I mean, typically that denotes the next 3 rounds, or the first 3 rounds total are going to go for the team that wins the pistol round. But I think Infinity Project could potentially eco just that good. I mean, they're very even. They're an even like matchup in terms of player quality and stuff like that. So who knows when you have 2 good teams going against a good team against a good team. But no, Axel will be able to open the round up for just that good.
So Just That Good did get their pistol round, so they are going to be on a SMG bar right here, and Axel getting another one. Looks like that UMP is working really strong for that kid right now, as UKR gets Howard Dean. But what up, though? Comes around the corner at upper A to take Axel down, so he's got a gun now, as 3 CTs are remaining versus 3 Ts. The bomb is planted, though, into A, so they got to make something happen quick. Deadshot trying to get a kill here. Nice kill for Deadshot right there. Gray gets Arcane also. So What Up Doe is going to be the last remaining CT as he got a nice pick right there, and Deadshot trades him out. So second round is going to go to Just That Good.
That does kind of follow, the prophecy of winning the first one. You win the first one, you get the first three. That does continue in line, but Infinity Project did a great job of getting guns down that round. Only two terrorists were able to survive with their guns. So, if you can't win, might as well hurt them economically any way you can.
Exactly. If you force the winning team from the first 2 rounds to have to rebuy guns, that is good for you because they do not have a superior money advantage. It may not play out in your favor directly into the next round, but later rounds it might help out as they might have 2 players losing or 3 players losing guns, and having to rebuy every round is definitely going to affect their money system, and they will probably not want to fall away with only 2 players buying, so they should force them into a save. But that is later in the game if it does work out that way for you, but who knows. Just That Good could just win out right now as they're pushing their way into B. All 5 making their way in there. Deadshot getting a pick. Gray getting a pick also through the box. So the CTs are going to have to rotate hard flank from behind with UKR and Absolute, but Howard Dean was waiting right there. He got a pick. Axel waiting for the rotate on Toro got it there. So Absolute quickly is the last CT left for his team as he is facing down all 5 terrorists. Howard Dean peeks out from lower B back towards T-Spawn getting the pick on him. So third round going to Just That Good.
And that round went the opposite way as the second round for Infinity Project. They weren't able to get any guns down, so the teams were able to just easily upgrade their guns. Some of them, one's actually keeping their Galil, which is a gutsy call, I think, but they're doing well economic-wise.
As we are getting underway, this is going to be the 4th round of action here. This will be the first full buy for both teams, but as you stated, Axel still rocking that Galil right now. I don't know if it was because of money. I didn't get a chance to look, but he's got full nades and head armor, as does his team. So he stayed with the Galil, and a little bit of a gunfight breaking out right there in mid. That's Toro and UKR teaming up to take down Matrix. So can Toro stay up? No, he cannot. Deadshot trades him out. So 4 versus 4. No team has a player advantage yet, as the T's are going to rush their way into the A bomb site. Axel taking down Absolute up there. UKR trading him out. Gray trades him out for the in turn kill, and it is now 3 versus 2, but Deadshot and Gray are very low in HP as the bomb gets planted A. So Arcane is going to be flanking upper A area, and What Up Doe is going to be flanking from mid towards Catwalk. Arcane trying to push upper, gets in a fight with Howard Dean, and he wins that fight. So Deadshot's going to be getting pushed right here from the side. Gray can see him. Can Gray get the pick? No, he can't. Arcane getting another kill right there. So he has 2 on the round. Deadshot has to play hard for his team. What Up Doe is going to be watching him, though. Oh, he turns away too quick as he gets Arcane. That could have won the round right there for Just That Good, as What Up Doe definitely looked away too soon. Deadshot coming up big, clutch in the round. So 4 rounds for Just That Good. My Preds might have just failed, man.
I think mine might have failed too, because if Infinity Project doesn't do something about this seemingly very strong Just That Good team, then they might find themselves very quickly on the short end of a 16-0 game. Although that is obviously, we'll see. That is a bit of a bold statement. But I guess they didn't really know where Deadshot was, because I don't know. I feel like they really didn't play very good bomb defense there in the 2v1. But it could have just been a lack of knowledge.
Yeah, no call at the guy at Horseshoe as we see here into the lower A tunnels area. Oh, gunfight right there from Howard Dean trying to make something happen.
Oh,
Just spray and pray for Howard Dean getting What Up Doe through the vents as he was in jail. So Absolute and What Up Doe are down. As you can see, CTs are going to be on a save right here. Matrix getting a big kill right there. Axel also getting one. So only 1 CT remaining. That's going to be Arcane. Arcane's going to have to try and figure out where the bomb is. He has no idea. He's just sitting in spawn as he hears T's running all around him, trying to get a pick, and it doesn't happen as Matrix picked him up, but Gray shooting through Arcane from behind kills his teammate. So he traded out his teammate right there. So Infinity Project is losing right now. Just That Good, 5-0.
But Infinity Project is on another buy, so maybe this is the buy. They seem to be full strength. They all have full armor, kits, mostly full nades. So if there's a round to do it, this is it. But they don't have an op. I'm not sure if that's by choice or because the economy dictates so.
Actually, no op on either side. Good observation there. All rifles across the board, which has actually been the been the standard tonight so far, as neither team has really had ops, except for when we had Arctic Gaming playing. I believe Bruno had an op for a couple rounds, but that was it. That was only when they were on CT side. So rifles seem to be the thing right now on seasons. Let's see if it pays off for either team. As no action really yet. A couple nades being thrown at B, maybe trying to throw a little fake over there. It looks like the bomb ran away. So they're trying to see if they can get a couple pushes here, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen, as all the terrorists are going to be stacked up outside of B, one real close to T-spawn. Infinity Project starting to push a little bit now, as they have one player pushing into that subway area. He's going to wisely fall off, though, just in case. And the T's are starting to push now. 55 seconds left in the round. And Axel coming up big right there, getting a pick from the B stairs on Arcane. As What Up Doe is going to drop down and made a shot happen. But Deadshot with a quick peek around the corner, getting him. So the T's are into B. Absolute and Toro both getting kills there. So a bomb gets planted in B. It is now 3 versus 3. 3 versus 2, actually, as Infinity Project Toro takes down Matrix. And Gray takes on UKR. Absolute getting a kill on Axel. So one terrorist remaining with the bomb planted. Absolute trying to get in a gunfight right now. His teammate's going to get on the bomb. Absolute trying to see if he can see him. Gets Gray taken down. So first round finally going to Infinity Project. Ooh, Toro got scared, it looked like. Came off the bomb there. No trust in his teammates.
Even though he didn't really need to, but Absolute played much better bomb defense right there. He put himself in between him and the diffuser, so worst case scenario, he was soaking up those bullets, and he challenged the terrorists, so the terrorists didn't have any open shots on the bomb planter. I mean, that defense looked way better than the one they showed at B, at A rather. So it's good to know that they have the tools, and now that they still have the firepower.
Yes, and they got that first round there, so the score is 5-1, still in favor of Just That Good. And Just That Good is stacking this B area, trying to see if they can force something to happen over here. See if they can get Infinity Project being a little confident, maybe being a little cocky, trying to push their way through. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. The only player really pushing from their team is going to be UKR, pushing over towards A area. And a couple picks trying to make happen over at B, but wisely, Infinity Project is not pushing that hard, trying to get caught, as the T's are going to be rotating their way out of there, trying to see maybe catch a couple flankers, but it's not really going to happen for them. It looks like they're trying to see if they can get some pushes here. It's not going down well. They're going to have to try and make something happen. They do only have a minute left, as they're bombing out middle right now. And UKR was waiting as he pushed through Squeaky, I believe it was. So he gets traded out by the Gray. So 4 versus 4 now. And it looks like the T's are going to try to... Oh my gosh, Axel just saw CT right there. That was What Up Doe. But he was reloading, so he tried to jump back in the mid, but his teammate was sitting there in his face, so he didn't make it. Luckily, What Up Doe did not turn around. No sound, apparently, as Gray picks up Arcane. So only Toro and Absolute remain. Toro getting a nice pick there, teaming up, and I have to sneeze here. Excuse me, sorry about that. The round right there. Oh, wow, I think my brain might have fallen out, but we're all right. That round went to Just That Good right there. Sorry. I need to take over for a quick second there later.
Yeah, no problem. If you take a look at the score that's actually about to go away right now, the CTs don't have a lot of money really right now. They mostly all have to save, except one player who could have bought. But that's what happens when you win one round and then lose one immediately afterwards. You start to accrue bonus money after you start losing. So when you win, you don't get that bonus money, and when you lose again, you start back at 0. So they have a tough road ahead of them if they want to get that money back, as Axel takes UKR to open up the round. Are you back in and ready to go?
I am back in it now. That sneeze messed my head up a little bit there, but I'm right back now. So as we're underway, Absolute and UKR are both down. So Matrix really low now. Those kills got split between Axel and Deadshot, so the bomb is planted in A. Nice flashbang. Axel just got a quick boost up there. And Matrix on the flank right there, or coming out of Squeaky anyways, I believe, getting Arcane and Toro both down. Only What Up Doe is left, and Deadshot picked him off. So this game is getting out of hand really fast right now. Just That Good 7-1 as their T-side is rocking.
Yeah, if you take a look at the money, it looks like the Siege is actually going to save 2 rounds. Oh no, it looks like they're going to be forcing it. But some of their players didn't really have a lot of money. They really don't have the money to be buying. I see 3 FAMASs, not all nades, and only some kits. So if they lose this round, they're going to be in a real bad situation going forward.
So in a big hole right now is Infinity Project, as they are down 6 rounds. They have 1 round to the 7 of Just That Good, and Infinity Project needs to make something happen here. I do not believe these pushes from like people like UKR are going to be very helpful. You either need to full push or not push at all, and UKR is sitting back really far, like he's going to get pushed. And the T's are doing the same thing. They're just going to be waiting outside B, see if they can get some aggressive plays right here. Arcane with an aggressive play, but he could get a kill right there. I think he did all his damage to Axel as he put Axel down to 43 and falls back into the site wisely so he does not get picked off outside of it, trying to hold up for his team. But Just That Good is playing extremely slow right now, waiting on pushes, and it's working out for him. Playing a nice slow pick and roll, as it looks like they're trying to get a push right there, and they do. UKR got a little aggressive at the upper A area, finally committing, trying to go somewhere, but Gray caught him. So now the T's on that pick and roll, as I said, they're going to be working their way into A through catwalk and upper. 4 are already there, but they're going to be met by 2 CTs, but it does not matter. Deadshot getting a shot off, getting a headshot on Absolute. Howard Dean also getting Toro. And then Matrix waiting in mid, getting what up, though. So Infinity Project, Arcane trading out Deadshot. He is going to be the last one left as Matrix pushing mid, catches him on CT side mid, and gets the kill on him. So an 8th round now goes to Just That Good.
Just That Good is really going to work right now. I mean, they only gave up 1 round so far, and even that was a tight round. It was, the bomb was planted on that round, and I don't know. They're just looking really dominant. I don't even know what to say sometimes. The CTs are on another save, and they might not even be able to buy next round. Actually, they could probably buy next round, but it'll be one of those, kind of half-hearted, not all-in buys. And I don't think they can really afford many more of those. And UKR just gets hunted by Matrix.
Nice kill there. They are on a save right now, so the pistol's not working out for them as 2 CTs are down. That's Absolute and UKR both going down to the rifle superiority right now of Just That Good. Toro with a nice little peek there as Matrix was looking the other way, switched his weapon out, and he still jumped and got a little strafe shot on him. Deadshot with a nice AK shot there on Arcane. What up, though? Last remaining CT going down to Matrix. So now the score is now 9-1. If you're Infinity Project right here, your money is decent. Everyone has over 5K right here. You have to full buy and start trying to win some rounds for your team. I mean, at least pick up 4 here on CT side, right?
Yeah, they have to do something. It looks like I did the math wrong in my head, and they are able to buy mostly everything they need to. So yeah, I guess they are in better shape monetarily than I thought. Better shape than I was giving them credit for, but they're running out of time to start winning rounds. You only have so many gun rounds left. Got to do something. I don't know what they need to do. It seems like they're being beaten all over the map. So
I think honestly they have slight aggressive plays from players not pushing together. If they're gonna send one man at a time, like that's UKR out by himself on the minimap over there, number 4. He's possibly going to get caught by Deadshot right now, as Deadshot's pushing really hard towards him, but Toro in mid getting a kill on Howard Dean. I think if you're going to be aggressive like this, UKR is going to come up big for his team, and he does. So playing that upper balcony area in the tunnels worked out for him right there. But I was going to say, if you're going to push like this, push together. Try and send 2 dudes off catwalk, trying to catch anybody in mid if they can. Maybe 2 dudes down mid. But the single pushes right there, short of this round, have not been working for him. As Axel and the rest of his team is trying to make it into B, and they are in B, trying to get the bomb down. What up, Doge? Trying to spray through that double stack box right there, but it didn't work out for him. So Matrix getting the bomb down. 5 CTs remaining, excuse me. Gray is the last one left. Actually, he just goes down. Matrix and Gray both going down extremely quick right there. So as we were talking, Infinity Project does pick up their 2nd round at the half. Too little too late right here later?
I mean, I never want to say it's too little too late because, last game we saw, Arctic Gaming staying competitive in a 4v5 game, and then once they even got their 5, they fell apart. So sometimes even when you're at, your most ideal, sometimes it just doesn't work. So, it's kind of hard to say that it's too little too late. But they need to start kicking into gear now. They're running out of time. If they're going to make this comeback, it has to happen now.
We have 11 rounds in the books right now, as it is 9-2 in favor of Just That Good. So 12th round underway. It looks like Just That Good is switching it up a little bit. They're not focusing on getting pushes from B side. They're slow working that A area, and it might pay off for them right here. As UKR normally pushes, they know that, but this is the first round. UKR is not going to be pushing. Maybe if they wait a little bit longer, he'll start to get aggressive. He is peeking the corner. Actually, that is Absolute over there now. UKR is going to be playing the horseshoe, so Absolute is going to be your aggressor over at the A tunnel area. And he's not being very aggressive, though, so a wise play there, staying back as he would have been met by 2 Ts. So he fell off wisely. Oh, gunfight right there. Who is that over there? Oh, in mid, Toro taking out Howard Dean as he got aggressive, trying to make something happen for his team. So Absolute and UKR were both pushed back into the upper area of A as the T's starting to make their way up. Matrix trying to get in a gunfight with Absolute, but it does not pay off for him. So 2 T's down, possibly 3, and yes, 3 T's are down as Axel gets dropped on Catwalk. Deadshot answers, though, getting Toro in mid as Gray and Deadshot are going to be your last remaining T's. They're trying to fight right there. That's Gray trying to fight. What Up Doe? Is What Up Doe going to get caught by the nade? Yes, he does. Down to 6 HP. So that worked out for them. But they are fighting an uphill battle, 2 versus 4 right now. Arcane, Absolute, UKR, and What Up Doe are going to try and come up big for their team right here and win a 3rd round, which would be so important for them as we're getting extremely close going into the half here. And all the rounds they can get on the CT side will be extremely helpful as both CTs not being able to fake right now. They have to rush into B. Only a few seconds left, trying to get the bomb down. That's Deadshot going down to Arcane as he waited at upper B. Gray gonna try and save his gun. Arcane drops down on top of him, but it doesn't work out as Gray picks up 2 right there. That was Arcane and What Up Doe. So he took both their guns away, which is gonna work out for them. They did not get a bomb plant though, but they have plenty of money. So the score is now 9-3 in favor of Just That Good.
Gray got lucky that he didn't get killed there. As a terrorist, if you get killed after the time of the round time is over or after the bomb's been defused, you don't get money for the round, so you can only keep what's in your hands. And if you get killed in that very small window, that can, severely hurt your economy and, leave you gunless. So that's not a good place to be. You got lucky there. He was able to take out 2 and didn't go down.
Oh man, UKR and Toro teaming up in mid there. UKR with a nice little push off Catwalk, trying to get some kills, and he did as Matrix just went down over in jail area to What Up Doe. So a nice little play there, aggressive play from Catwalk. UKR really could have picked up a ton of kills there, but Gray dropping into pitted A from Catwalk, taking UKR up by Horseshoe down. So they traded out some kills now. 4 versus 3 in favor of Infinity Project as the T's are going to make their way into A. But we still have 1 CT at upper. Howard Dean shooting through the vents right there. Absolute getting a kill. Toro picking up the last one on Axel. So Just That Good now in the lead, only 9-4. So we're going to be coming up on the final round right here, the half. This could be really big if Infinity Project picks up a 5th round.
I think Infinity Project might actually be tuned into the stream because it looks like they're exactly heeding my advice. I told them they needed to make the comeback now, and that's absolutely what they're doing. If they can bring this back, to 9-6, I mean, that's a close game. That's a very winnable game. So they have the momentum right now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
And I did say last round. It is not the last round yet. I was confused. Cannot count anymore, apparently. We have 2 rounds left. So right now, if they pick up a 5th round, they will have a remaining 1 round to make something happen. As it looks like a lot of the T's have worked their way into B, and Gray pushing upper area, getting What Up Doe. So a pick for them already. They're into the site. They're getting flanked right now. Arcane's behind them. I don't know. Why is he not pushing in yet? To try and get some kills right there. As he does, as soon as I say that, he picks up 2. So it prevents the bomb from going down. That's Toro taking out Deadshot. Gray trading out Toro. So it is now Gray by himself versus 3 CTs, and he's going to try and peek out into CT, runs out of bullets as Absolute is there flanking him. So a 5th round going to Infinity Project. So very quickly now, did Infinity Project just win 5 in a row unanswered rounds right there?
Yeah, I believe so, or 4 in a row because the score was 9-1, I believe, beforehand. But still, it's still an impressive feat. 4 rounds, 5 rounds, it doesn't matter. They were under pressure. They have guns now. They have money now, and they're winning. They're doing exactly what they need to do. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure what it is. I guess they're all just kind of clicking at the same time. But I don't know. Yeah, things are just coming together for them. And this round would be very big for them to close out the half on a 5-round win streak.
It looks like they are definitely winning the shooting battle here. Infinity Project was not shooting well in the early rounds, and Just That Good was hitting all their shots. But Infinity Project now getting in these 1v1 crouch shot battles, and they're coming up big, getting the kills out of it. But What Up Doe looks like he's going to get flanked from the side. I got hit with a spot of lag right there. But it didn't matter because What Up Doe hit his shot. UKR hitting another shot right there. Even though the T's were blind, can he get another shot right here? No. Nice little 3-shot burst there from Maxwell getting UKR down. So now only 2 T's remaining. Deadshot winning a shot battle on Absolute. So it looks like whoever is getting their shots off is winning the rounds here. Strategy does not seem like it is a large part of the wins, as positioning is not working out for either team. It's just depending on who's winning these little spray battles that they're coming up with here. So Axel getting a nice early peek there on What Up Doe, getting a kill on him. Matrix running away from the nade as Toro picks up 2, 1 then 2. Axel and Matrix going down. So 1 versus 2 situation now. Deadshot remaining. He's got to try and get some picks now. Trying to get on the bomb. Toro is, and Toro goes down. Can he get the kill? Yes, he does. So
Wow.
Deadshot picking up the last 2 kills right there. He got 3 on the round, though, so the 10th round, final round of the half, is going to Just That Good. So Just That Good stepped up and answered right there after losing 4 rounds in a row, as we were corrected.
Yeah, even though Infinity Project wasn't able to win out after they were down 9-1, they still got a lot of momentum. You got to imagine that is good for them mentally. I mean, they're coming into the half saying like, hey, we were getting beat pretty bad, but look, we just won 4 straight. Up until losing that last one, that very close last round. We could beat them. That's not a big deal. Let's just stay tight and do it. And that's the attitude you need. And I think winning a pistol round right here would be super good for them.
So the all-important pistol round right now. As you can see, it looks like almost all the T's, actually 4 of them, are going to be pushing their way down into CT, making their way to, or down middle to the jail area towards B. And it looks like it's working out for them as they easily made their way in there. But Gray answers on Arcane as he made it in. So Just That Good looks like they're going to take over on pistol round once again, like they did before. And Infinity Project, Absolute getting some kills there. But Matrix and Deadshot both picking up kills. UKR trying to answer with 2 of his own. So he is by himself versus 2 CTs. The bomb is down in B. So Just That Good, if they play the bomb right now, they're in the lead. And Axel unwisely trying to push right there. No reason to, man. You got the bomb down. You know he's in B.
Look at this play, too.
Oh
my
man.
God.
Super smart now. It's Gray. It's just Gray is going to get flanked here. No, he's not.
If UKR flanks upper, oh no, he's not. He's going to go CT.
He's going to run away CT.
It's going to work out for him, though.
The smart play from UKR, getting wisely away from where he knows there's a CT at. He had enough time to make it happen, too. So he's going to plant the bomb, and very quickly Gray is going to realize he just got his pants juked off. And UKR going to be throwing a decoy up there, trying to make a little bit of noise, trying to distract Gray. As it's 1v1 now. Gray has to clutch for his team or UKR. UKR does have 3 kills on the round, and Gray only has 1. So based on that, you would expect UKR to come on big here and get a 4th kill on the round. As Gray starts running around and looking, I do not believe he has a kit. No kit for Gray. So he's got to make this kill right now and get on the bomb. Or does he have a kit? Oh, but it doesn't matter, because UKR peeks out and gets his 4th kill. So that round does go to Infinity Project. The all-important first pistol round of the half goes to them. So coming in big there, 10-6 now. Just That Good is still up.
Yeah, UKR went crazy there on the pistol. I didn't think they had any chance to win that. He was pinned in a 1v2. I believe it was Axel and Gray were the last 2 CTs remaining. And he kept his cool, and he heard Axel kind of just ran right at him, guns a-blazing. He caught a 1-tap for it. I would say UKR really earns that win, and that was exactly what they needed. Oh man, Gray's about to see a wall of bullets.
Yes, not good for him, as Infinity Project is starting to play extremely smart now. They just kind of stack that lower area and see if they can get a push, and they did. And already they've got 2 kills as Matrix is going down and Gray is going down also. So they have the gun advantage and the player advantage right now as the bomb gets planted in B. And What Up Doe with a nice P250 kill right there on Howard Dean. Deadshot answers on UKR. Toro and What Up Doe both getting kills there, ending out the round against Axel and Deadshot. So What Up Doe picked up 2 on the round, 1 extremely nice P250 kill. So the score is now 10-7 in favor of Just That Good, but Infinity Project is catching up quickly.
Yeah, you got to imagine Infinity Project's feeling really good right now. They got to just keep it up. They're buying rifles now, which is smart. They don't want to get caught off guard, even though the CTs aren't planning anything tricky, it seems. But yeah, they got to just keep it going. They're in the right spot. They found their groove. clearly whatever they're doing is working. They just got to keep doing it. And I
So
hope that, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but you got to hope that Just That Gaming doesn't adapt because, just because something works for a few rounds doesn't mean a CT team can't just shut it down, a few times later.
as you stated here, we do have Just Like Good is going to be on a full save right now, or a slight save. We have P250s for some of their 3 of their players got P250s right now, and 2 USPs the other way. And it looks like there's going to be a slow play rush onto A right there as they waited for quite a while. They did not wait. Oh, they waited to 120 and then pushed in from mid, catwalk, and upper A. It looks like they're going to get the bomb down successfully. They have not lost a player yet. Deadshot on the flank, though, trying to change that as he just gets spotted. But wow, really nice shot right there. I thought he maybe a little bit of lag right there, delay getting that kill, and UKR trades out Matrix, and then Deadshot going down from UKR. So UKR stepping up huge for his team right here. He's already got 2 kills on the round. Bomb is planted in A. 2 CTs remaining, 1 CT remaining now as Toro picks up Howard Dean. So Gray, last one left. Gonna get killed by the Galil from Toro. So Toro with 2 kills and UKR with 2 kills. But the story has to be UKR right now, stepping up extremely big for his team winning these rounds.
Definitely, and they were also able to hold on to all 4 of the rifles that they started the round with, and 2 of them were Galiles that it looks like they're actually going to hold on to unless they juke me out. Now they're going to be holding on to those Galiles, and I'm not really sure how I feel about that. They've gained a lot of momentum. I think they got to keep it going with AKs. You don't want that. I don't know. I'd hate to dink somebody with a Galil and be like, oh man, if I just had an AK, we could have won the round. And
Yes.
so I don't know. Now is also definitely not the time for that. You think they want to chain together as many wins as they can.
So as we see here, as you said, there's 2 Galils on the T side and 3 AKs over there. But Just That Good right now. We have a P90, 3 rifles, and 1 op. So interesting play there, as I'm assuming Axel had to sacrifice money right there to get head armor, as he has no nades. I don't know if he threw them already.
He actually has $1,200 in the bank, so I think he opted for the P90, knowing he'd play Cat, which is a very rushed spot. Maybe that was just a part of his game plan.
And the spray and pray right there, it worked off for 1 anyways, but he got traded out by UKR. So at least Deadshot. That op is paying dividends right there for him, as he got a nice peek on the guy jumping horseshoe. So that rush kind of got halted right there real quick with some nice kills. And Howard Dean coming up big right there for his team. So Absolute going down. And quickly, UKR and Toro are going to be the last remaining Ts, as now UKR is the last remaining T. Toro goes down to Gray. So coming up big for the team right now. They do not know where the other T is, and they just got blanked right there. That was Howard Dean anyways going down. Matrix also getting a kill right there. So kills across the board, and an 11th round going to Just That Good.
So whether or not you necessarily agree with the P90 buy, you got to say it worked out. I mean, it was kind of I don't know. Some people would say some not so nice things about that kind of move, but when you're in a spot like Cat where people will be rushing right by you, you got to be able to shoot a lot of bullets and do as much damage as possible. He was able to take down 1, and I believe he tagged up another one for like 80 plus. So I consider that successful, especially since it's much cheaper than a rifle.
Yeah, P90, and you get quite a bit of money per kill with the P90. It's not bad anyway. So it worked out well for them. As you can see, everybody's on a buy now. Head armor across the board, nades across the board, real guns across the board also. So let's see who can get the first pick here. It seems like both teams are trying to play a less aggressive pick and roll strategy. And I believe here we're going to have the Infinity Project setting up again for their A take, it looks like. So let's see if they can make something happen. They set some guys in mid, 1 in vet now, trying to see if they can get some rotators, maybe get a pick over towards the mid or B area, see if they can catch them off guard, and then push in unison over through A. And it's not looking like they're going to get any picks right now. Wisely dropping the bomb in the A tunnels as they try and work their way out upper and squeaky door area, try and see if they can get a couple picks. Maybe run off that pick and roll, but nothing yet. Slow play all the way around. Right now, Just That Good is not pushing very hard, which is really smart as it comes up big for Howard Dean right there getting a pick. And it looks like the T's are trying to execute now after they already lost a player. So Axel knows by that nade that Toro is going to be over there. Maybe not Toro, but he knows there's a T. UKR coming up big, and Axel trading Toro out. Gray getting UKR, so he gets traded out also. Big nade right there from Arcane, though, taking down Axel. So he's going to try and get out into the site. Unwise with that push. with his bomb out as he figured his teammate had the site cleared, which he didn't, as a CT got him on the flank from behind. So what up, Doe? Not paying good enough attention to get that CT in sight because they could have had a bomb plant right there. What up, Doe? On the flank from Horseshoe, but he got a nice kill right there as he pushed in Jay Halls on Gray. So he is now 1 versus 2 after picking up that kill. Time runs out. CTs win the round, and jumping AK shot from Howard Dean to make What Up Doe lose his gun. So now they're going to have to rebuy, and that kind of jacks up their money right there.
Yeah, What Up Doe actually has $200 in the bank. So that's what happens when you save a gun and you die in that little window that I was talking about before. You don't get to keep the gun, you don't get any money, and your team gets screwed because of it. And I think that could have been the thing that stopped Infinity Project's momentum. Not him dying with the gun, but that round. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders.
It was all What Up Doe's fault, 100%.
Cut him. No, I'm kidding, obviously.
As you can see, we're into this round now, and T-side Infinity Project is down quite a few players already, as they were on a save, and Just That Good is going to have guns right now. So 2 remaining, that's Arcane and What Up Doe, trying to make something happen for Infinity Project, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen as both players are getting met by guns. And Gray with an M4 kill on Arcane. So What Up Doe, it is all on his shoulders right now. It is pinch time. Can he make something happen? Bunny hopping through B lower area, and Gray is waiting with an M4, so no clutch for What Up Doe. It is now 13-8 in favor of Just That Good.
And now the Infinity Project is actually going to be buying partially. 2 of their players couldn't afford to buy fully. What Up Doe still recovering from getting all of his money taken away. And I believe it was Absolute who also couldn't really afford a real rifle. So What Up Doe going rifleless and Absolute with a Galil. Not exactly where they want to be right now, I'd say. Especially
And Deadshot.
facing full gun.
Oh, not good outside of B out there as Gray picked up 2. I was going to say Deadshot's got his op, so Gray's already got 2 kills down. UKR traded him out. So Absolute, UKR, and What Up Doe remaining in the round. They're trying to come up for their team right now, but they're at a man disadvantage right now. They're outnumbered by 1 player, as there's still a CT in the site. Matrix over there just spraying, trying to make something happen, and he comes up. So What Up Doe down. Deadshot with his op can't make a shot happen. UKR getting him as Absolute comes up with a kill, and UKR getting another one right there. So Matrix and Howard Dean going down. Axel remaining CT as wisely Absolute runs away with the bomb. UKR also running away right now, so the bomb is going to go to A. Axel is over at B. He knows he just got faked out. He's got to get away as quick as possible over to the other bomb site, and he is. He's rotating through middle right now, trying to hit Catwalk. It looks like UKR is going to be over there, actually pushing Absolute up onto the roof, so good positioning now. Good way to defend that bomb. Flash coming over. Axel going to drop out. He got a good flash off, so nading up there. Is he going to get any kills? Can he make it happen? UKR is waiting for him, so let's see if he can pick him up. Absolute right above him. He knows he's going to drop in the pit, and he cannot look backwards. So Absolute getting the round right there for his team. It is now 9-13 in favor of Just That Good.
I really like that play by Infinity Project. It was super gutsy, taking the time to. I guess they there's no way they could have known how close the CT was, unless they could hear him. But I mean, they basically said, "All right, we're just gonna sit here with no cover, jumping on each other's heads, and hope we don't get caught." And it worked out. I mean, they were able to get him in a really good position. And the CT of Just That Good wasn't able to really do anything. He's got shot right in the back of the head.
We are underway now. Axel trying to push off Catwalk to make an early force move, but it does not work out for him as UKR gets an AK headshot on him. So down already is Just That Good. They still have the round advantage, so they're not in that much trouble. But they have light buys right now. We got a couple of Famasses and P250 as Howard Dean trying to get a kill. Strafing back and forth in the horseshoe area. It does not come up as Toro gets Matrix and Arcane gets Howard Dean. So both CTs remaining, both in J. Gray getting his face flashed off and then get lit up. Dead shot in middle with that Famas. Cannot come up against Toro. So quickly almost evened out here. Infinity Project is now only down by 3 rounds.
Yeah, Just That Good also looks like they are going to have to save here. So, I mean, you got, presupposing that there's no eco, you got, 11-13 for Just That Good. Then you got another gun round that's going to be so important. I mean, every one of these rounds counts at this point. I think my prediction was looking pretty good. I think I said, 16-13 for Just
I
That Good?
believe so. I believe so.
Okay, so I mean, it might even be 16-13 for Infinity Project, but it looks like I was kind of close with how, or I was on point with how close it would be.
A very good game thus far, though. Pretty even across the board. Just that good, not able to run away with this like it was looking like they were going to, as Infinity Project is battling back extremely hard right now. And they've already taken down Howard Dean, Matrix down. So Infinity Project is poised to win an 11th round for themselves right here. If they could play smart and not lose their guns against these
Oh,
pistols.
look at Axel.
Oh, he might get a good play. Might be a good play.
Oh
Oh,
no, he should have came out. If he was hugging the other wall, I might have been able to catch them all off guard. But man, that could have been very cool. But unfortunately, no. He did some good damage though, and he won't fall away with his life.
yes. So he runs out of there with 10 HP. As Deadshot only has 13 also, and Gray with 100, so they're not at a huge disadvantage right now. They are missing weapons though, but there's quite a few very low terrorists right now. Arcane with 38, Absolute with 8, and What Up Doe with 7. So UKR right there going down, Axel going down, as Gray got a kill there, but Toro and Absolute teaming up on Axel. So Gray, last one left. He's got an AK, oh, but it does not matter as Arcane pushed out. Gray was on the flank right there, and Arcane with an AK headshot. So now it is really close to getting tied up here. Infinity Project 11-13.
Even though that round was a 1v4, I think Gray actually had a high chance of clutching that. All the T's were pretty much 1 or 2 hits tops. If he, was able to catch that first T off guard who came at him, I believe it was, no, it wasn't Toro. Toro was in the site. Can't remember who it was, but, if he hit just a few, good positioning shots, that's a clutch that he could have made happen, but unfortunately, he got caught off guard by
Oh,
pushing.
man.
Oh,
Did you
I missed
see that shot from UKR?
Oh, no.
Oh, that was
I felt
dirty.
it, though. I felt it through the Ethernet cable.
That was dirty. That was he was picking right there from Catwalk actually, and he got Deadshot trying to peek from J Hall towards Catwalk and just snapped him in the face. That was so dirty.
Those
First
satisfying
kill.
one taps.
Oh man, that was dirty. I did not expect that. I believe it was as he started that strafe, so it was that one AK strafe that used to be in the game that he just randomly pulled off right there. Nice shot though. So first kill down, Deadshot's down for his team, and Matrix with an op now. So Deadshot was opping earlier, but now Matrix is. And let's see if Infinity Project can put together a couple more wins right here to tie this up. And What Up Doe definitely trying to make it happen as Gray goes down. So Axel getting Arcane over at A, so the fake A not going to pay off as the, wow, as the call is happening towards B as the bomb goes down. So there's 4 Ts remaining over there, and UKR getting a nice AK headshot on Matrix. And, oh, can he get Howard Dean? No, not yet anyways. Bombs and nade in there. No damage off Howard Dean. So Axel's going to flank from mid, go through Squeaky Door, and try and flank all the way around at A, which is a little different. I'm assuming he's just going to save his gun. Howard Dean trying to get a kill, but it doesn't happen for him. So it looks like Axel going to be on the save with his gun and head armor, trying to keep his gun and keep something going for the next round here. Let's take a quick peek at scoreboard, though.
You're not gonna like what you see when you look in the money column for Just That Good.
Oof. Not looking good for them. As you can see there, Infinity Project definitely looking pretty fat right now, as you have some guys in the 10,000s range right now, and Just That Good not
UKR.
looking that
Look
good.
at UKR's frags. 28, I think that says. Yeah,
Yes.
28 frags. Man, going absolutely crazy.
He is coming up huge for his team right now. I accredit all of what is happening to UKR right now, as he
Pays.
up. Yes, whatever you guys are doing with him, pay him more, because he is coming up huge for your team. It looks like partial save right here for Just That Good. Howard Dean going down to Arcade. Oh, wow, man. My throat is killing me, dude. But we're all right. But Howard Dean just went down right there. So Just That Good is a man down right now. And Infinity Project is looking poised to tie this up, as the score is 13-12 in favor of Just That Good. But Infinity Project, one man up already. They're going to try and get a big round right here and tie this up at 13-13. And it looks like they could possibly do it, because there are only pistols on the other side of the board. Gray trying to make something happen. He just got What Up Doe down real low with his pistol right there. As tried to peek out. Axel's going to be just sitting over there at the A-bomb site, just waiting for, see if he can maybe catch the fake. Not looking good, as Toro and Absolute team up on the frag right there to get Matrix down. So bomb site B is relatively taken here, as there's 2 CTs still waiting at the upper area. No, Gray is about to go down, and he does. Absolute picking up Gray. It's CT upper at B. Deadshot catching a nade with his teeth. He's down to 25 HP, so Axel, the only CT with a gun, as the bomb is planted in B. All 5 Ts remaining. Deadshot going to try and strafe out with his pistol and gets up, and he does. Nice little headshot there on What Up Doe, but not close enough to be able to get a gun. Arcane's going to peek out and catch him, so he goes down. Now Axel with his gun. It looks like he's just going to try and save out and see if he can catch some exits here. Maybe make Infinity Project rebuy some guns. And Absolute goes down to the bomb there, so he has to rebuy. But the money is in favor of Infinity Project right now, as they have plenty of it, as you can see. But it is all tied up now. Infinity Project 13, just that good. 13 also.
This is like the gun round that ends all gun rounds. I mean, I can't think of a more important round. This is basically overtime right here, you know. First one to win. Actually, I guess overtime's a little different, but it's the whole point is that it's very close. This is about as close of a game as you can have.
Sorry, I had to take some water right there, man. My throat is going down very quickly tonight. I'm not going to die, though, Happy Cat. I will not let it happen. I will fight through it. But as we are underway with the tie in hand here, let's see if Infinity Project can come up. And they did with a nice little kill right there. Absolute and Toro teaming up to get Deadshot. So just that good is one man down already. They're trying to fight to stay in this. They have lost quite a few rounds in a row here as Infinity Project is coming up very big. And Absolute in the mid area trying to get a gunfight with Axel, and he comes out on top. As I said earlier, man, Infinity Project is just winning these gun battles, but Matrix answers with a nice little couple double tap right there on Absolute, getting the headshot on him as the T's are pushing their way into A and get the bomb plant. Gray getting Toro. Howard Dean trying to come up for his team, but can he make it happen? Not looking like it's going to happen as UKR from Horseshoe gets a pick on him at upper. So Howard Dean down, bomb planted A. The player advantage is going to be going to Infinity Project right now as it is 3 versus 2. Bomb is planted in A. Matrix and Gray left trying to work up through that J Hall to try and make something happen for the team. And Gray with a nice little shot there, but Arcane was waiting for him, trades him out real quick. Matrix going to get hit from the side. So already Infinity Project has turned the tide. They are now up one round, 14-13. Infinity Project trying to win this for their team.
Yeah, it looks like Just That Good actually kind of has surprisingly a lot more money than I thought they would. So they're gonna be able to buy up and challenge them again. But if you were to rewind and ask me, you know, what I thought the score would be after like the 7th round, there's no way I would have said, you know, it would be this close or that even Infinity Project could even make a comeback. And Deadshot, oh my God, I think he was moving when he hit that. I don't know, that was crazy.
Ooh. Deadshot's op right there just came up. I believe that's one of the first kills for Deadshot with it, dude. Actually, no, he got a nice little pick earlier.
Yeah, had a nice one. Yeah, in Turnstile.
Yes. So looking good for him, but I don't know, man. That op might be a little too late already. As Infinity Project definitely has the momentum going into this. Axel going to try and make a possibly an unwise push right there. No, good play from him. Actually, he does not look the right direction as UKR came out of squeaky and got it. Deadshot trying to pick up another one through mid as What Up Doe is behind tires in mid with a bad nade. Almost got himself in the face, but luckily the tree caught it and threw it back the other way. So now we are 4 versus 4. Absolute is down for Infinity Project, and an Axel is down for Just That Good. So both teams are on a bye right now. It looks like full bye across the board. And What Up Doe with a nice little AK headshot on Deadshot as Deadshot was trying to peek mid with his op. Didn't come up for his team. And Matrix getting Toro. So a 3 versus 3. Deadshot and Axel down for Just That Good. Toro and Absolute and What Up Doe are now down. Gray strafing out, trying to make his team tie this up right here. As the T's are trying to work their way into A, there's only Arcane and UKR left, and Arcane with a nice AK headshot right there on Howard Dean as Howard pushed down from the upper A area into the Horseshoe. Gray getting a kill, Matrix getting a kill on Arcane, but the bomb did go down. So Infinity Project is getting money for that as Just That Good does tie it up now. It is 14-14, so all tied up across the board.
I mean, I can't imagine how the players feel right now because I'm just absolutely on the edge of my seat. They'd be going back and forth, back and forth. I mean, What Up Doe hit a great shot on Deadshot. 1AK'd him in mid, and I don't know. I don't know. That was just a highlight from the match. That's the only thing I can think of. The game is so close. Like, I don't know. They're going back and forth. Both teams are doing a great job. Just That Good did a great job of, retaking. I guess the bomb didn't really go down, so it wasn't much of a retake. But pushing when they needed to, staying passive when they needed to, and locking down the kills they needed to.
Big round right there for just that good, trying to tie it up right here. So either way, this round, someone will secure at least a tie for themselves, and we are going to be going to, if there's a victory coming out of this, not a tie, it's going to be 16-14 for one of these teams right here, as there's only going to be 2 rounds remaining. We are into the 28 rounds are down, so this is going to be the 29th round. So let's see who can at least guarantee the tie right now. Slow play across the board, not very aggressive coming from just that good. They're playing smart right now, as they do not want to lose this round by having one player push a little too far out and getting sniped down. So let's see what Infinity Project can do. A little smoke action over at the A, a little flash action. Looks like they're going to be executing at B, excuse me. As they execute their way into the site, Matrix is waiting there. He takes down UKR, but gets traded out by What Up Doe. So Bomb going down behind the triple stack bomb box. Deadshot coming up with that off, getting absolute down. So Bomb is planted in B, as the CTs are going to rotate behind. This is huge right now for either of these teams who can come up with it. Gray and Arcane trying to make something happen, trying to spray through it. Axel, oh, he's going to get caught from the side if he doesn't take this corner. And he does in time, sees it from the side. Nice kill right there for Axel. Gray getting a kill. Arcane taking down Axel. So can Arcane clutch for his team? And he cannot, as Howard Dean and 2 other CTs. Whoa, wow, bad miscue right there. That could have been absolutely horrible for them if they did not have a kid. Wow, that could have been bad. So the 15th round going to just that good. Barely going to just that good.
Well, this may not look great for Infinity Project. They do have a lot of money in the bank. I mean, they were on such a long winning streak for a while that they were able to just really build a nice economy. And, you know, they can spend it all now and not really have to worry about the future. So it's just going to be just a straight-up gun versus... Oh, man, Absolute stepped up big, catching Deadshot in between shots. And I'll let you speak for them.
Oh, wow. Deadshot right there. Just getting taken down. Absolute's op. This is the first time, I believe, that we've seen Infinity Project op. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone watching. But Absolute just busted it out and took down the opper from just that good. So we are working closely here to a 15-15. And Infinity Project's trying to push it. They do not want to lose right here. They're trying to push their way through mid. They're definitely going to look like they're going to work over towards A. No, Bomb rotating back towards
Matrix
B.
ran away at the wrong time, too. Almost caught like 2 players off guard, Arcane and Absolute.
That could have been good for them. But, whoa, and I just lost HLTV.
Okay, so that leads me to believe that... Man, I hate when that happens. But that leads me to believe that Just That Good was actually able to secure that last round, as the game did not go into overtime. So...
overtime.
Oh, God, it's so anticlimactic when this happens.
We did it. It looks like we
happened.
Oh yes, it's overtime. So we're gonna be going
overtime.
Nice. So it
Wait,
looks
no,
like
is that what you're telling me? I'm confused here. I need you to fill me in.
I'm having a confirmation here from the CEVO guys that we are going into overtime rounds right now. So
cancel what I said. Of course, everything I say is wrong. Forget it. Throw it in the trash.
As yeah, we're gonna have overtime right here. So they Infinity Project right there actually tied that round up, which was good for them. They made that 15-15. Sorry we didn't get to view that. GoTV is going to be on a little bit of a delay, so that's why that happened. The round actually ended, so it cut off. But yes, we are going to get to see some overtime action tonight, guys. This should be awesome here. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Are they taking a slight break in between here? Do you have a word on that yet later?
I have no idea. There's no one in the server right now, but it could just be a delay because of the GoTV. So we could either vamp or go to a break. Up to you. What do you want to do?
Ooh, before we go to a quick break, everyone
house cleaning.
What's up?
I said, got to do your house cleaning.
Oh, that's right. I got to hammer this home. Make sure you guys are following the Twitch channels. That's gonna be Play CEVO and Play CEVO 1. Right now, you guys are on Play CEVO 1. Play CEVO channel is going to be having Dota going on right now. Make sure you follow both of them. We do rotate what's going on, so some nights Dota might be on this channel, and some nights it might be on the other one. Same with Counter-Strike. They switch out, so make sure you follow them both so you can always catch the action. Also, follow the Twitter for CEVO, and below our names in gold right there, you guys are going to be able to look down at that. That is going to be our personal Twitter accounts. Make sure you guys
don't want to
follow
interrupt
those.
you, but I might have to because it looks like the players just rejoined. The Go TV delay is over. The game hasn't started yet, it doesn't look like, but hop in ASAP because it's
Nice.
starting now. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. We'll take care of all that house cleaning afterwards. That's the boring stuff. Let's get to the fun stuff.
All right, let's make sure we are in game real quick. I'm going to get you guys in there. So we are going into overtime right now. Yeah, here we go. Overtime is about to be underway. They're calling it live. So let's see what can happen here. This is Just That Good versus Infinity Project. This is going to be their first half of overtime. As you can see here, money-wise, if you've not seen overtime, both teams start out with money, and it's going to be a three-side thing here. So, whoa, excuse me. But yes, both teams have money, so they're going to start off with guns right off the bat, and we should get underway. Infinity Project is going to be back on T side, and Just That Good is back on CT side. So let's see who can come up big for their team here, as we have only AKs for Infinity Project, and Just That Good is going to have all rifles except for Deadshot with his op, who he got some good picks out through mid earlier. Let's see if it can pay dividends for him in this round, or in the first overtime round. So there's going to be no pistol round, straight into it, and Deadshot getting taken down by Absolute push mid. So it looks like they're going to try and execute their way onto A. Matrix trying to get in a gunfight right there, but he gets taken down by Toro, and Axel playing the Nook right there on Catwalk, coming up, getting one kill. What up, Doe, trading him out. So they do have the A bomb site. Bomb's going to be planted. Dre and Howard Dean are going to be trying to flank their way into the bomb site. Looks like upper A, and J Hall trying to make it in there. And he's going to be met in upper A right there by UKR, getting a nice crouch, a little headshot on Howard Dean. So Gray needs to come up for his team right here. He got one kill. He needs to get a lot more to win this round. Is he going to get it? No, UKR pushed that upper area and came out for the flank as Gray came out of J Hall. So the first round of overtime is going to go to Infinity Project.
One of the nice things about overtime is that usually 10K, unless there's something seriously unless something seriously goes wrong, usually 10K is enough to be able to buy it for 2 rounds straight. So you can kind of make those, gutsy, roll the dice, takes and be able to fall back on another round that you can win. But if you lose that second round, you're kind of in trouble. Having no money is not good in overtime because the other team is going to be stacked.
So we are into it right now, and it looks like no picks yet. Both teams are going to be back on full buys, so it's okay there. As you said, 10K start money, so they will have money still. They did pick up a few kills there, but not quite enough to push them ahead. And it looks like CTs are rotating across the board. Looks like some weird rotates right there, crossing past and CT spawn, going opposite directions. So they have no real call at what's going on. And it looks like Bomb's working its way over there. Matrix, though, waiting at lower B, but it got traded out. He took down Toro, gets traded down by UKR. So 4 versus 4. No one is up yet. Well, I guess Infinity Project is up round-wise, but player advantage going to no one in this round, as they are going to make their way through jail and mid, getting the bomb into B. They're going to be able to get the bomb down, so they secure a little bit of money for the team going into it. Deadshot trying to spray through the box to get some picks, but the bomb is not planted there. It was planted on the tri-box, bomb box normally. Arcane trying to get a headshot on Howard Dean, but he misses. That is not good. Missed those shots right there as Deadshot comes from jail, getting 1, getting 2. That was Gray getting that one on Arcane, so UKR and Arcane going down. What up, Doe? Going down Absolute, taking down the Gray. Howard Dean getting the last kill right there. Throws some flashbangs in panic mode, not knowing what's going on. Axel on the defuse. So Just That Good makes it 1-1.
Unfortunately, I lost track of who was who for the terraces. So many things happened at once, so it's hard to keep track of. But the player who was playing by the stairs, the stairs, the lower stairs in the B, like around that window area, really let his team down as he let Deadshot and Gray peek in the site and kill 2 players who were not covered from that area. So, I mean, that's just a lapse in, communication. Now it's definitely not time for that. They don't have time to be miscommunicating. They have to be covering things at all times.
Deadshot right there, throwing just a bomb Molotov down there. That was lucky that it hit no one, but that thing was on a point right there. Almost touchdown, 2 Ts. So we are into the 3rd round right now, 2 in the books of this overtime. And it looks like Axel is going to be playing that catwalk. He might get a nice little peek right here if Absolute tries to sneak his head out and get a shot on him. Arcane already working up at the B. Matrix taking a lot of damage, but Gray answers right there for Just That Good, taking down Arcane. So man advantage now is going to just that good as they are one player up, and they could be possibly more. Deadshot getting UKR, Axel getting absolute, and then Toro taking down Howard Dean. So auto sniper from Toro right there. That's 2 kills for him. Can he get another one? Ooh, what up, Doe? Got a kill right there. So 2 versus 2 now as Gray is trying to make something happen, and he does. Coming up very nice right there for his team, getting the M4 kill on What Up Doe, as Toro is going to be trying to push that upper. He's going to get seen from Catwalk and gets taken down. So 2 rounds are going to go to just that good as the 3-round half is about to switch right now. So 2 rounds in favor of just that good, 1 for Infinity Project. So the first team to win at least half of all the rounds is going to get this right here. So 4th round underway, 2 rounds for just that good. How big is this switch right here for Infinity Project?
They definitely need. I mean, I don't know. And overtime is the most limited amount of time you have. I feel like all I do is talk about time and how they never have any. But every time I say they don't have any, they seem to pull something out.
Yes.
So I don't even know what to expect. They're about to face a rushing just that good. So let's see what they can do.
Ooh, a slight rush right there. They kind of break up a little bit. Looks like they're going to hold a couple players back to see if they can get some, I guess, super rotate flank deal going on. But no, they're going to come together. I don't really like what Just That Good's doing right here. They're playing. They flashed in and they kind of played off that a little too slow. But it works out as Gray got a pick there. So they're going to be able to work their way into the B bomb site as it looks like they're sending a flanker out mid to try and catch something. Maybe a little unwise because he's not going to catch anyone going into jail. No, he's going to catch somebody from behind. I believe he's going to catch Toro from behind right now. And he's going to get Toro coming up with that. That was Matrix on that. Axel getting a kill also right there. Matrix getting another one. So What Up Doe is going to be by himself with 12 HP getting sprayed at very hard. He's going to get flanked right now. And that was Howard Dean getting the kill on him. Ooh, the flank didn't even happen in time. That was Matrix on there. So a 3rd round is going to just that good. That is not good for Infinity Project right now. Because now, if they do not win these last remaining rounds, the game is over and Just That Good wins it in overtime.
These aren't very. It's not an ideal situation for Infinity Project, but they do have guns. They're not. It's not like they're broke on the last round. If they're going to make the stand, they have the firepower to do it. So if they can win this one, I don't think it's too unrealistic to think that they can win the one after that and bring it back to a tie. But got to take it 1 round at a time. Got to win one, then got to win the next one.
Underway now. This is going to be your round 5. And Just That Good trying to win this in overtime, the second half of the first overtime, but they are already lost 2 players. So Just That Good is down 2 players to only 1 player from Infinity Project. Now there's 3 players down. So 1 player remaining for Just That Good. That's Howard Dean by himself, and he has to come up gigantic right now to take Absolute or Absolute and Toro both down, but he can't make it happen as UKR comes up from the A-halls as the bomb was down there. He comes up in towards the squeaky room and gets that pick. So Infinity Project is in this. They need to win this round right here to force it to another overtime.
Overtime is almost exclusively all gun rounds, which I think from watching the game, it was Infinity Project who was kind of dominating when they had guns. I wouldn't say dominating, but they were, once they had guns, they were, able to, put things together. So, in those close spray down battles that you were talking about before. So, if they can do it, now it's time that they can do it. But wow, Just That Good, Gray taking down 2 in UKR and Absolute. Even though, oh man, I'll let you take over. You're better at this anyway.
Oh man, not looking good right now for Infinity Project. They only have Arcane left as Axel picked up, or Gray picked up 2, Howard Dean picked up 1. Axel is down and Gray are both down. The bomb is now planted. A tall order right now for Arcane to try and keep his team in this. He needs to win this round to force it to another overtime, but he has 3 opposing terrorists going against him as the bomb is planted A. He's trying to work his way up through J-Halls. We're going to go from his perspective because I want to see what he can do here if he can clutch this for his team. He tries to push out from J-Halls, and no, he does not get it. Deadshot coming up with that last kill right there, and that is it, folks. That's GG right there. Just That Good wins it in the first set of overtime. 4-2 right there in that overtime. So nice. That is a 20-18 win for Just That Good. We're going to bring it back out of game right now for you guys for a quick little recap for anyone who missed what happened later. You want to give them a recap on that one?
Sure. So if I'm not mistaken, just that good actually. Sorry, I'm just referring to my notes as I go. Just that good opened up the game with like they won a lot in a row. At some point, they were up 9-1 the first half on T side, and then I don't really know what happened. Infinity Project kind of just started to click. They put some rounds together, and they ended the half 10-5. So not very ideal for Infinity Project, but they had some momentum going in the second half, and they took that momentum and ran with it. In the second half, they were able to work their way up into a 15-15 game, working into overtime. And the overtime we just saw was that very close 20-8 score. So, I mean, they were back and I mean, I guess in the beginning it was not so back and forth, but
Yeah.
towards the end they were really going round for round, back and forth. Like it was it was rough to watch. I mean, it gets your heart going even as a spectator. When you're in those clutch situations, you're like, oh God, like you got to win this. I definitely feel that for them.
Yes. It sucks to say it because as a spectator coming from here, dude, man, those close games in overtime are the best thing ever to watch. But when you're
Definitely.
playing in it, it is
Oh, the worst
so
to lose.
hater. Yeah, as soon as you're like, all right, dude, we got one round left. We got to get this to move on. Oh, my throat's dying on me. We got to get this last round here, move on, and no overtime. Dude, your heart just sinks. It's so horrible. You play so hard, and then you go to overtime. Like, oh, it's so rough. But just that good came up right there for their team, winning it in overtime. So good job to them. So just that good actually advances on. They're going to be 5-4 now, or 5 wins with 4 losses. And on the opposite side of the board, Infinity Project is going to drop down to 4 wins and 5 losses. So just that good was already ahead. They were ranked number 10 right now. If we take a quick peek at the rankings to see where they could possibly go with that, I don't actually think they'll be able to move anywhere farther than where they are now with that record, as all the teams that are ahead of them have less losses. Oh no, Collector's Edition is 5-4 also, so they could be possibly poised to move up to the 6th position in the main rankings right now, which would be a real nice big jump for them. So we'll have to see what happens, but we're probably gonna have to get out of here very quickly. But before we go, guys, make sure that you follow the Twitch channels, all of them. That's PlayCevo and PlayCevo1. Follow them. Lots of action coming up for you guys. And right below our names in gold right there, as Later was just pointing out, below us in gold,
Furiously pointing out.
those are our
Furiously.
personal Twitters. If you guys would like to follow us, you will have updates of when we're going to be on and when CEVO TV is going to be coming at you guys with some super awesome CSGO action. So also follow CEVO on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and make sure you pay attention to the watch page. That thing is awesome. Lots of VODs going on there. Any match, if you've missed, if you want to watch again, you want to see some iBuyPower action, you want to see some reliable Exertus, any of these awesome teams, once they get casted, their VODs will go on there. Not only us, but all of the Dota 2 stuff. So if you like to watch some super exciting Dota 2, stay tuned into there and watch that. But we are going to get out of here. I'm going to be your host, Misled, and we're going to be coming back next time relatively soon. Stay tuned, guys. Later over here, my teammate. Awesome job
Have a good
tonight,
night,
man.
everybody. Yeah, thank you. It's always fun. Doubleheaders are long, but they're always worth the effort, even when your throat's going.
Yes, exactly. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in and being patient with us. Have a good night, and we will be back as soon as possible.